wrap up. You can have them wrap up. Okay. I want to hear from them about this part, not Haseko. Okay?
No, but I want to know, and he can tell me because he's the director, what is your position with Haseko? Because you guys been engaging in a lot of deal making without the public oversight.
This is my position. Back in the year he mentioned, back in 2002, I was not the director. I didn't make no deals. I'm not in collusion with Haseko. That's the bottom line. Now, whoever made that deal way back in 2002, I'm shouldered with making this work. That's my job. I have to make it work. So whatever the city came up with back in 2002, and we move forward, I got to make it work. Can we reverse this? That's right. We all got to make it work. Very good. So I got to make it work. That's why when they said we're going to do this proposal, and I said, hey, wait a minute. Your master plan don't have where the cutout is for that ditch. What are you going to do with that picnic area? Oh, Gary, you're not going to delete it. You're going to move it. This community going to have that picnic area, and that's exactly what they did. Move it so you continue to have your picnic area. Now, I cannot talk about the marina. I can't. I wasn't involved in the negotiations. Whatever happened, happened. But anything to do with Oneula Park, it's my kuleana and your kuleana.
We've been promised. We've been promised, this bathroom. We look in this plan, they're going to eliminate this bathroom if we want another bathroom. What's wrong with fixing that one? Maybe because no more sewer system, I can understand if that's cesspool, okay, that is acceptable. But, we've been promised that comfort station. See, look at my hand. I pointing at the thing going up and down. We've been the comfort station by the coconut trees for a long time. And somehow no more money for one comfort station. But now we get money for the whole park. Like Uncle Glenn said, 30-something acres. So just to let you know, we concerned of losing Howbush, the last Jew Ever Beach people really own and get and can say this is ours. Thank you.
My concern is with the Oneula Park development is accessibility, accessibility to the public, and as far as limitations, are there going to be gates, certain times for closure, when the community can come in and use the park and the beaches? That's my concern and question.
I'll answer your question, Shane. The construction you see in the back me, coming from the entrance up the PP Road, and you have to kind of wind through the hard stand, and on the left side, on the Mackay side of that, is going to be a bypass road to access the park. So they're building a bypass road and make it wider instead of the existing road we have. That's number one. So you are going to have another road or a bigger road to access the park. In regards to closure, this is one of the parks, as you look around, do not have park closure sign. So the park remains open until, I'm going to be truthful, until the neighborhood board provides me with a recommendation that they want to close the park from 10 to 5, and that's the park closures throughout the islands that I have. Throughout the parks on the island that are posted, places like Ala Moana, Kapulani, and even the inland parks. They're all posted. And that's because the neighborhood boards in those areas requested for the parks to be closed. Now, under the ordinance, I do have authority to close the parks, but I haven't exercised that authority. My authority got to based on cause. I got to have a reason why I'm going to close the park, not just to close the park. So one of the things I look at is health and safety for the community. So that haven't surfaced for me to close the park yet. But I do want to say that. So the park is still open. Only when we do closures, then we'll install gates.
And then as far as closure times that coming from the neighborhood board, is the community going to have a say in the time that it closes and opening? Because majority of the time we feel like the neighborhood board is making decisions on behalf of the community on their own. Because a lot of us, you know, we get family and kids, we no more time for rush to a meeting at 7 o'clock when you can have neighborhood board meetings on weekends, you know. And I just like know if we're going to have one influence on the time.
Okay, Shane, I'm going to let my brother over here answer.
The neighborhood board, the last meeting, 2 meetings ago, we voted not to close Howbush. We're the only park that's not closed in this whole island state. For the last 10 years, they tried. Just let you know, they wanted to block them off over here. I said, no, we should have access to this whole area. As long as, you know, and we are, John Golder and I are planning to have neighborhood watch. Okay, and the community is welcome to join us too, so to keep the park open.
This area here was never developed, wasn't even broke grounds here. This was a fishing area, a limo picking area, and this area here where they desecrated for this marina. A lot of you guys didn't know, but there were Hawaiian graveyards in there, had tea leaves in there. Just for a golf course, they did this. In regards of building all these development houses, they promised us they was going to get us in the front, pave and all this. This was the Jeremy Harris area. Come on, guys, don't forget that area. We was in that area. And what we get? Coral, mud, when rain. Nothing's been done for us. Look out here, the golf course. Look at that $1 million homes and homes up there. They're all up. What about here? We still pocketing in a coral area. We get groups divided. We got to go this way. No, we got to go this way. There was a lot of shibai. I've been here like some of these guys from the very start. And I tell you right now, Gary, this place has to be developed somehow. But what I'm worried about is this. We talk about time limits coming inside here. You know something? This is fishing area. I've been here when had kiabis all alongside the ocean. The sand wasn't dirty like this. Nobody shit in the rocks. Look at all the homeless on this side. The people here are being pushed and pushed and pushed. And a lot of you guys here, I can see it in your face. You guys like speak up. I know you guys mad, just like me. But if we don't show force, we ain't going to get nothing. We should have had the parks built before Haseko even broke ground. They had schools before us. Am I right? The schools is here. The markets are here. Wow, we local boys. Second-class guys. Okay? But you got to remember now, this place shouldn't be an area where we can see. Look at Kaiser now. Parking meters. Oh, you come in there when you're Ala Moana. No. Crimes and all that. Oh, that's the excuse to stop. But we live on a lifestyle of fishing. You stop that fishing thing? You stop the surfing thing? You ask us why we don't like back here, park here. Because we get rip-offs like every other place. We fought for a pocket in the front in this area here. That was the plan, okay? We needed access for beach. You know, this is Ever Beach. And then you talk about dividing this area. Couple came after Ever Beach. Ever Beach should take the lead. You know, we letting people run us down, you know. And I'm here to speak in behalf of a lot of the old-timers here that have been here for years. Like I said, we've been in these grounds when this was one bivouac area and had cow manure. That's how we used to walk in this place. Okay? And like I said, what they did here in this golf course and the marina. You guys, now the marina changed. They're not going to open them. If that thing had been opening, you know who's going to catch hell? Baba's Point. You guys seen what happened up here? Sand Island used to be sand. Today's rocks. Why? That damn reef runway is holding. You guys don't know. I go out there. And they go out there and they dredge sand to take them in different places. So there's no sand there. You do the same thing here, and we'll be all in rocks. You guys know how this sand moves. We're living here like cave people. Because you like go do your thing, you got to go in the rocks. Take over this thing.